Good morning again from Epcot. So we are going to continue our journey here for the Festival of the Arts. There's a lot of things that we missed last time, including the chalk art because it was raining out.
Yes.
And we also want to check out the paint by numbers, which we missed. So
I'm excited to try that out. And all the food.
All the food. We're going to make an effort to try to find foods that are a little less than last time. I feel like $10 was like the average. So,
yeah, I'm curious to see if there's some good options that are like more in the 6 to 8 range.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're going to be on a lookout for that today. So if you guys are looking for a little more bang for your buck, I think this video might help you guys. So we're going to try to find the best foods for the lowest price.
As
so that
far
could be a
as
good
like
goal
festival
for the day.
Foods, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also when we're coming in here today, we went to reserve the park and we noticed that there was no park reservation required.
Yeah, so today was a good to go day, so you didn't have to make any park reservations. I'm not sure how many of those they have, but that was the first time we've noticed it on the app that we didn't have to make a reservation, so that was exciting.
Yeah, so if you're like a standard ticket holder, obviously you don't have to make a reservation now, but annual pass holders still have to go through that process.
Right.
I wish that we could just get rid of that whole thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's going to be a great day. Join us in phase 2 of Festival of the Arts.
Being festive at the Festival of the Arts.
Let's go.
So I was learning that the Epcot Ball, or Spaceship Earth as you know it, it was one of the most expensive, I think the most expensive thing to build here in Disney World. It was estimated when it was built to cost somewhere between $800 million to $1.2 billion to build. And today with inflation, if you tried to build this today, it would be about $2.5 billion. So just the feat of how this was built and the structure and building everything inside of the ride, since they're building flat surfaces within a sphere, just incredible amount. But just structure-wise, I think it was the $800 million was just based on the structure to get the building done itself. Which
so
took
without doing the ride, that was the price.
Yeah, that's the estimate.
I'm curious to see like how much each one of those panels cost.
Well, there's like over 11,000 of them also.
Wow. There he is, doing his rounds. Sneaking up on the baby. Little rascal.
Look awesome. You're ready to paint. Have fun. Pluto's on the hunt for the bones that Mickey hid for him. He's not stopping or lining up. He's running.
Oh, there he goes. Whoa. Get back here.
That's one fast dog. I've never seen a character run like that.
No, me neither.
Hilarious.
Just wanted to give you guys a little update on the Community Core Hall. This is the latest. Looks like they're still working on the siding.
It's like the panels on Spaceship Earth.
Panels on Spaceship Earth, yeah. I know.
If it's going to be lit up, backlit, it's going to look really nice, color. It's got a little flamethrower situation.
Must be melting the asphalt, maybe. Create the seal. I don't know, just a guess. All right, so right across from the Odyssey, we have the chock full of character.
So from Figment to Jiminy Cricket, charming chalk drawings of Disney characters are waiting to be discovered in tucked away corners throughout Epcot. How many can you find?
All right.
Ooh, the hunt is on. Are we going to get to see them actively drawing?
I believe so. I think they're down there. Here are some that are already finished.
French house.
Who's this?
That looks like the poster in France. Isn't there a poster in France? There's an artist. You know, they have a wall artist.
Yeah, but where the food booth is?
Yes. Those are really beautiful. Look at the shading. My goodness. Oh,
is this Remy?
Oh, yeah, it could be.
What we do is a pounce pattern. So I projected Minnie onto the wall with my projector, and then I just do the basic outlines.
Yeah.
And then I put that down so it's on a piece of big bond paper.
Yeah.
And then I put a beach towel down and the paper, and then I have a little perf wheel. And it perfs all the lines.
Oh.
And then I put this down and I rub baby powder, and the white lines are baby powder.
Oh, cool.
So, and blue, because black doesn't stick to the sidewalk very well, so you put another color down first.
And then over it with black.
You can put red, black, dark green, darker gray.
Yeah.
But it will grab right to it.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that chalk artist's name is Lee.
You can find her on Instagram. She's the chalk teacher. Her name is Lee Alfredson. She's awesome.
And she has all the chalk art that they do on her page. So.
Yes. Yep. They're posting that, and they have the map on where you can find her here.
So apparently they have like, when they're done doing the art, they make squares around the art and they let people come in and color the squares.
Yeah, so I think she
And
said
adults,
at 1
not children.
Yeah,
because
specifically adults.
they had issues with the kids scribbling all over the art.
Actual artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think 2 more hours, around 1 o'clock, I believe she said, you can come in, the adults are allowed to come in and fill out a square on their own.
All right, Don Black is up again. This guy's great. One-man band. Don Black is jamming out. You can hear him all the way back
He is
here.
crushing it.
He is crushing it.
He
yeah.
has got some like power.
He does.
Control,
I don't know
my
if you guys can
goodness.
hear him in the background, but he is cranking it.
He held that note that whole spiel you just said.
So this is the kids' chalk area. So this is like freestyle. Kids can just draw whatever they want in this area. So they have a chalkboard here too, if the kids want to draw on that as well.
We have little stencils the kids can use too. That's makes it fun for them.
We have a really cool chalk art sign here.
The Mona Lisa mixed in.
Right next to the Figment, around the corner here, they have the paint by number. First thing you got to do is stop by this paint distribution tent, and they're going to give you all the supplies you need.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
How you doing?
Yeah, how are you?
So basically they're going to tell you what number you need to paint, and you get 2 squares. So my number is 5, so there's 2 5s right here for me. There we go.
Voila.
Yeah, that's it. Here's the mural so far.
So I'm guessing I see people.
There might be a monorail in there. I'm thinking there might be a monorail.
yeah, you might be right.
I think I'm seeing the windows. So we just found our answer here. So at the end of the line, they give you this little handout. It's almost like a bookmark. And this is the picture that it's going to be. And I was right. That is a monorail. We were just talking to one of the cast members, and we were wondering like what happens to the mural when it's all done. And they have 4 different murals that are going to be put up. So once it's done, they take it down and they put up the next one, and people paint that, and it keeps going until I think the 19th of February is the last
Day of the
day
festival.
of the festival. Yeah.
And then at that point, they pick one of the artworks that they've put up, one of the 4 to put in archive.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So
So
I
one
wonder
of them
which
will be-
one. Yeah. So we might be in the archives.
Yeah, who knows?
How cool would that be? And we just happen to notice that they have pictures of the other murals that are going to be put out in the paint distribution tent.
Inside the Figment building, you see a sign you can meet Figment. If you move to the left over here and you're a Disney Visa card holder, you can come to a Mickey meet and greet in here. They also have another one inside the Disney Pixar Short Film Festival that's just open to whoever. And it's usually the lines are not typically as long over here.
So here's the entrance. So a Disney Rewards photo spot. You don't really know what character you're going to get.
Yeah.
Last time we came with the kids, it was, what, 2 or 3 characters?
Yeah,
Or
it was
two
Minnie,
characters, I
Minnie,
think.
Pluto. I think it was Minnie and Pluto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, the hours of operation are between 1 and 6:30.
So then right through here, they have the other meet and greet we were telling you about. You meet Mickey. Oh, they have Mickey and Minnie. So the line's not too long
Not
either.
too long at all.
Versus like Magic Kingdom where you
Right.
can wait a pretty long time.
And if you guys are looking for some popcorn or snacks, they have the snack booth that's right outside of the ride. So it's a good little spot. It's not usually a long line there either. So Pop Eats looks to have some affordable options here. Tomato soup with grilled cheese for $5.75. Tomato soup, pimento, bacon, fried green, tomato grilled cheese.
Ooh.
That sounds really good. $6.50. So this appears to be a pretty popular booth here. Long line. So we're gonna get in line and try the food and let you guys know if it's worth waiting in line. Booth is part of the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine, which would explain the line. So we're gonna get it. We actually forgot our booklet at home. We have a new one here. We're just gonna get a stamp. You could combine booklets, so it doesn't have to be on the same one.
So far we've done the chorizo potato empanada, and then we also did the deconstructed key lime pie.
And that was very good.
That was like my favorite
That
thing I
was.
think that we tried that day. Awesome. I thought you had to get one of each, but we got
We
two.
got a twofer. I've noticed, like, doing this over the past couple of years, that sometimes you get lucky and they give you more than one stamp.
Yeah.
You never know. They surprise you.
Yeah, I
A
know.
lot of sandwiches in there.
Yeah.
Wow. These are looking amazing.
Wow.
A for presentation. Look at this.
They're so
This is so
fun.
cute. A little tin. Love that. Right off the bat, I'm noticing this is like a lot bigger.
Yeah.
So
well,
this
that's,
has more filling in it.
Yeah, this is a pretty hefty size sandwich. I'd say value-wise, this is the first one I feel like we're getting a little bang for our buck. This is really good. The soup is like a touch salty, but the sandwich, it's the fried green tomato, delicious. You got the pimento cheese, and I think that's what's giving it like a little bit of a spicy kick, but it's not too much. There's multiple types of cheeses happening. It's really good with the soup. Other than the soup being like a little salty, I'd say this is a hit. All right, since it's the Festival of the Arts, my art fans, you can keep this little can if you want and use it for your watercolor.
Going for the soup. Smooth. It's not like acidic, like a lot of tomato soups.
Yeah, it's like a creamy tomato.
That's really good. I like that one. And it has like a kind of a cheesy taste in there as well. So I'm gonna try this regular, good old-fashioned grilled cheese with just cheese in it. Give that a try. So this is very interesting. So I don't think it's your average grilled bread with butter. I swear to God, they put like some sort of coating of cheese on that bread and then grill it.
Oh, is that like a griddled cheese?
Yeah,
grilled
it
cheese?
tastes like, toasted cheese on the outside. And also, it gives it like a nice crunch.
It's a fried cheese, right?
Yeah, it's like a fried cheese, I think. That is really good. So the cheese is good that they put in. It looks like they put like a mix of two types of cheeses in there. That's what it looks like. There's an orange and a white cheese. I'm going to try dipping it in the tomato soup now.
What is tomato soup without grilled cheese?
Exactly. Who needs a spoon, right?
Yeah.
Just dip it in. So you have like the saltiness of the grilled cheese with the sweetness of the soup and the tomato. It's really good. So I would say this one, the standard grilled cheese is $5.75. And then if you want to bump it up to the pimento and bacon grilled cheese, that's only an additional 75 cents. So, I mean, if you like the bacon, if you like the toppings of that one, then I would definitely go with that one. I mean, it's not much more, and you get a lot more sandwich.
Yeah, it's heftier.
But either way, I think the value is really, really good. I mean, $5.75 for half a sandwich and soup. That's really good. I mean, it's delicious. So, definitely worth the wait in line.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I would wait double the time.
Yeah.
This is really good. So, yeah, I recommend it. All right, so we are back in Canada, the Gourmet Landscapes. We did try the bone marrow and the risotto last time. I think today we're gonna go for the Verjus roasted beets, and that's with goat cheese, petite lettuce, blackberry gastrique, and spiced pecans. And that's only $5.50, so we'll see how that is. I'm feeling the beets.
Funky festival beets.
I love beets.
Yeah,
I'm a
I do
huge
too.
fan.
You know what's funny? I didn't really eat them growing up, but when you and I started making them, like roasting them, it's like candy of desserts.
It is.
It's like vegetable.
It really is. If you cook it
Vegetable.
enough, all the sugars come out.
Yeah,
It's so good.
So delicious.
And this menu item is also as part of the walk of colorful cuisine. So I'm gonna get another stamp here.
Have a magical.
Thank you. All right, here we have it. This is really nice looking.
They have golden beets and regular beets.
I don't know where to start. It's almost like a smorgasbord here.
Yeah, I would start with a beet. What are the beets?
Start with the beets. That is the showcase of this meal right here. The beets are cold. I think they might have boiled them. Flavors are good. It's not cooked as much as I like for the sugars to come out, so it's not like super sweet or anything. So they could have cooked it a little longer, I think. Has a good flavor, a nice beet flavor. I tried the golden beet, which that has a little different taste. It almost tastes like a turnip or something.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna try this goat cheese, which I'm a huge fan of goat cheese. I love it. It's an acquired taste stuff. It's a very good cheese. Oh man, very good. Oh, that's got a tang. That's strong flavored. That's good. So I'm gonna try everything all together, and then Carrie, it'll be your turn. All right, so this is gonna be a big bite because this is kind of a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna just do the red beet on this one.
See what you got.
It's very good. I think all the different ingredients complement each other. Would I get this again? Probably not. I mean, it's not my number one choice when it comes to meals, you know what I mean? It's very good. I'm glad I tried it. Cheese is the best part of the dish right here. Cheese is amazing. The beets I could do with or without.
Interesting.
But the price-wise, I think this is a great value. It looks great. Presentation's awesome. I probably just personally wouldn't get this again, but yeah, it's good though. You're gonna say that.
I'm gonna do it a little bit. I'm just going right for the full combo right off the bat. I'm gonna do a cheeseless bite because I'm not a big fan of the cheese. I know you like it. I'm not a big fan of goat cheese. All right, here we go. The red beet with the mushroom and the seasoned pecan, that was a better bite. The cheese is just too much for me. But it's probably, I would prefer my beets roasted. I think that's just like a better flavor. So it's not like my favorite dish, but I'll eat it.
Wonder if the birds would like the beets. I know you can't feed them, but I wonder if they would eat the beet. I would think they'd be more after the fish. But I'm sure they'll take anything. Less work you have to do. So one thing I'm noticing is the firework barges are not here. They took them out. I know they move them during the day. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. So I'm not sure why they keep them some days. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm sure they have their reasons, but in any event, they're not here right now. There's just a centerpiece, which I'm assuming that one just stays there the whole time. But yeah, I mean, it does look better currently than it does when all the barges are in here. So
I feel like I need a palate cleanser after that cheese. It's really hanging on there.
it is hanging on there.
I would say the Canada Pavilion for this festival is a little bit of a flop, which
It
is
is a flop.
disappointing because usually the food's really good there.
It's usually my favorite booth.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on and work our way around the World Showcase. I'm gonna just focus on the food today. Focus on the foods that are under $7.
What about your coffee?
All right, so we're at the Joffrey's, right next to Canada, or in Canada, and this drink is standing out. This is a cold brew.
So this is the Realism Roseberry Cold Brew, which is shaken Jamaican, strawberry rose syrup, and milk topped with whipped cream and sprinkles. Of course, you gotta add that color. I'm gonna give that a try.
That looks good. Just want to point out that the food booths, like the price that you see is what you're gonna pay. There's no tax added. It's already included in the price. But for all the other restaurants, including Joffrey's, they added a little tax in there. So just for the food booths, you're not gonna pay the tax. I also wanted to mention that you get a discount at Joffrey's if you use the Disney Chase card. So I think you get 10% off the total bill. So that's pretty good. All you have to do is just remind them that you're using the Disney Chase, and they'll give you that discount. So yeah, it's nice.
Looks good. Looks just like the picture.
It does.
That's not always the case.
No.
It's good. It's like not too sweet, even though it's got like different syrups in it. It's not overwhelmingly sweet. It's a different flavor. I've never had a strawberry rose syrup.
Would you get it again?
I probably just want to add cream, honestly. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I'm on board. Yeah, that's good. It's a little strawberry hint, a little rose hint, but it's not like overwhelming. And shaken Jamaican is like such a great cold brew. I mean, I love to drink that just like on its own, but yeah, this is good. I like it. I'd get it again.
So we noticed that this gate is open back up. And we haven't been down here.
Like ever.
Ever.
To be clear.
So we're gonna check this out. I'm not too familiar with what's in here. I know there's a bathroom. I know that.
That looks
That's where
like a
these people are
card.
going.
Doesn't that look like a cardboard building
It
that you like
does.
get for your kids and color in?
This just might be the way to
it's
the
just
bathroom.
a
Yeah,
bathroom.
this is just
Okay,
the
not that
bathroom.
exciting.
Not that exciting.
Less exciting than I anticipated.
So yeah, if you guys want to leave it in the comment, let us know what this building here is. All right, so we just got our answer. We talked to a
Another
man.
guest, yeah.
He's been here 100 times, he said, and he's only been in there once. But apparently they use it for events, and it's a big, wide open area, so
Yeah.
it's open to pretty much
Yeah.
any sort of thing they want to use for it.
Yeah, he said he was here in the fall for one of the festivals, and that's the only time he's ever been in there.
Yeah.
Now we know. They're doing some construction over here. They have the scaffolding set up over near where you can meet Alice Wonderland here in England.
I like how they use these rolling hedges for privacy and to keep people out of certain areas. It's clever. Just roll it around wherever they need it. Here's an update on the Disney Skyliner. They're not in operation right now due to some maintenance that they're doing. Closed between the 16th and January 21st. So all you see now is just the cables, no cars running through.
Okay, Disney fans, who knows in the comments how long the walk around the World Showcase is? And we'll say later in the video if you don't know. I'm curious to see how many of you know, because I learned it this morning and I was like, wow.
And don't look it up on Google,
yes.
guys.
No, for real. Just like right off the bat.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Let you know.
So half hour later, I still have the taste of cheese in my mouth.
See, that's why I got coffee. Here, you want a sip of coffee?
Okay, there you go. Oh, that's good.
Right?
That's really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Different. Just like
That
a
is
hint.
different.
It's like a hint of strawberry.
Yeah.
Strawberry and cream.
So at the Animation Academy today, they're teaching people how to draw Scar from The Lion King. Almost done.
So in front of the American Adventure, or the America Pavilion, they have forced perspective at work here. This building is actually 5 stories, but the way they set up the windows, they were trying to make it look like it just had a total of 3.
Okay. So they're trying to make the building look smaller than it is.
It's funny if you don't know it, you're looking at it, you wouldn't even really think about it.
Exactly.
But then once you know, you're like, wait a second.
Yeah. It's like the castle. They do the same thing, but the opposite. So
Right.
They're trying to make it look taller
Bigger,
than it
yeah.
is. So they make the windows look. They make the windows smaller at the top of the castle. Force perspective to make
give
it
the
look
illusion that there's more.
that it's farther away.
Yeah, and farther away. Right.
We have some luminous Symphony of Us fireworks show merch here. It's like a Christmas tree ornament and a magnet. Oh, that's a cool magnet.
Fun fact, they change the flags here on the train set in Germany for all of the festivals. So right now they have the Festival of the Arts. There's a few people that have hit the bricks though. There's a lady over here. She's taking a food nap over there.
There's too many margaritas in Mexico.
Depends on which direction she came. Was it Mexico?
She
Or
must
was
have
it
came.
Canada?
She must have came left.
She must have
I
come
think
from.
there's more alcohol if you come left.
That's a tequila situation.
I never noticed this tower here. It almost looks like the Citrus Tower.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
It's missing some railings. This is a danger to tiny children. Where's your mother?
I don't know, man.
Or your
Not
father,
sure
for
what
that
happened
matter.
there. You know you're famous when you have paintings of yourself in
And I
Disney.
can do a little dedication on the back and sign it. If you do get
We were curious to see if the Figment Premium Popcorn Bucket was still available, and it looks like it is. So you can do this as a order ahead, and they have them. So do you want to try and order one?
Yeah, let's try.
All right, let's give it a whirl. So there it is. Add that to cart. Pick up between now and 1:35.
Perfect.
All right, you ready?
All right, so we're headed into the Odyssey to pick up our popcorn bucket. It's ready.
Yes, Figment is ready for us.
Yeah, this is exciting. There we go.
All right, you ready? Let's go get that bucket.
Look at this. Not much of a line at all.
No, the first day of the festival, it was slammed here. Yeah.
All right, so in the Odyssey, they have a blueberry-filled pastry tart with purple icing. And we're gonna get this. This is part of the walk as well. So we get a stamp here, and the price is $4.75. Awesome. Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. Gets home.
Look at that. Yep, we're home.
It's a Figment kind of day.
All right, so here's the tart.
It's a blueberry Figment tart, basically. Here you go.
Looks good. Pop tart.
That's way better than a Pop-Tart. That's a really good pastry crust, and the filling is good. That's good. That's a nice little treat. It reminds me of the ones you can get in Hollywood Studios at Woody's Lunchbox.
Okay.
Very similar flavor to the crust on that. It's really good.
All right, so we're at the Christmas courtyard, and looks like they have a grilled pork belly for under $7. And they also have grilled marinated skirt steak for $7. Wow, look at this. So this is the skirt steak with the blue cheese. And this is the pork belly. So they're both looking really good.
Yes, they do. This is a heavier dish. This is what I'm talking about. There's no skinny little.
Exactly.
You know, this looks good.
And this is only $6.75.
This looks like charred broccolini on top with a really lovely cheese and a sauce.
All right, you had a bit of a mess there, huh?
It's a messy bite. I think that's charred broccolini or charred char, I'm not sure. So it's a very messy bite. If you keep that on there, I would eat it separate unless you want to be wearing it. However, it's very tasty. The pork is good, and they have like this spicy, like lemon cream kind of sauce on top along with the cheese. And the pork is cooked well. It's a good dish. It's just you get a lot of there's like zest and some kick, some spice on the sauce on there, but it's very tasty. There's a good amount of meat on this dish too, so it's a little more value than some of the other dishes that we saw the other day. I thought it was good. I liked it. I would get it again.
It does look messy. All right, so this is just okay for me. I feel like the pork belly, the meat on it was good, but the fat that was surrounding it, that's pork belly. I get it. It's like fat, but it was really hard to chew. It wasn't like a soft texture, you know? So that was very chewy and hard to eat. The toasted bread was fine. It was all layered on top, so if you take a bite, it all comes off the whole top, and that was very messy and hard to eat. So, but I mean, I think the flavors were pretty good. I think it had like cracked pepper on it. Spice-wise, it was nice. Probably want to get this one again. Price-wise, it was very good. You do get a lot of food for the price, but I don't know, it was just hard to eat, and honestly, I just didn't really care for the dish. But yeah, I wouldn't get this again, but I wouldn't say it's a total flop either. Here's the skirt steak with blue cheese. This looks really good. This is really good. This is my jam right here. The roll is nice and tender, has like a nice chewiness, very, very soft and easy to eat. The steak is good. Skirt steak, it's not the most tender cut. It's to be expected. A little bit chewier to chew, but I mean, it works. It's just the type of steak it is. So you have the blue cheese in there, which is really good. Goes perfect with the steak. And then on top of that, you have caramelized onions and mushrooms. And all of it together is really good. I would certainly get this one again. I'm enjoying this one. And it's $7, so price-wise, it's within what we were looking for today. You get a lot of food, great value. Yeah, I would recommend this one. This is good. If you like steak, you're gonna like this.
Okay, this one definitely takes the cake. This one I think is the better of the two. Like you said, the skirt steak, you can't really go wrong with that. Caramelized onions, carmies are my jam. I love those. So that with the mushrooms and the blue cheese, that's a good blue cheese there. It's not too overwhelming. Yeah, I like this one a lot. And like you said, I think that's a good price point for a steak sandwich.
So they have an artist out here that is art piece that happens very quickly. It's like a rapid fire art demonstration. How long did it take you to get to this point?
You know what? I did this on stage.
Oh, okay.
Music, so
I see.
It's about a 15-minute, 17-minute.
That's amazing.
Show.
This
Yeah.
would take me all day.
And then some.
And then it would look terrible.
Yeah. Well, you know, I do have the background in place beforehand, so
Oh, okay.
I'm mainly focusing on the character. But yeah, it's fun. I have another show at 4. If you guys
Oh, okay,
are-
nice.
okay,
Good
great.
to know.
Yeah, right there at the stage, right there.
Great.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Nice job. Looks
That's
great.
beautiful.
Those eyes are amazing.
I like to do eyes.
That's one of the hardest parts, I'm sure.
Right. I do them first because I enjoy them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mess up like with the jawline and the cheeks and the nose.
Yeah.
So I do the good part first and then cross my fingers for the rest.
I think you're doing
I think
all
you're
right.
nailing it.
You're in the right place.
All right, have a good day.
Beautiful.
Here's the finished product from Lee. That's amazing. Look at
Started
that.
on Mickey now too.
Cranking through.
Amazing.
Not a bad day at the office.
Oh, not too shabby. The children's chalk art area has definitely added some more color since
Wow,
we
it's got a
came
lot
this
of
morning.
life to it now. Look at
Looks
that.
awesome. So much fun.
So here is the update on the mural. Before you couldn't really tell what it is, now you can. After how many people have been working on this today, do you think? Like
It's really hard to
Thousands?
say. I mean, there's like at least, what, 30 people working on it right now?
Looking good. So we had to go into Club Cool, of course, to see end the day here. It's kind of like almost like a tradition. At the end of an Epcot day, we always like to go in there
Yeah,
and get
if we can fit it in.
yes,
It's nice
exactly.
to
Get a
do.
quick drink. And
Yeah.
I was drinking Beverly, and happened to meet someone else who's fond of the drink, just like I am.
Yeah, there was a woman who was telling her son, "Oh, I want you to try my favorite soda from when I was a kid." And I was like, "Is it the Beverly?" She goes, "Yes, you like it too." I said, "Not me, him."
So they do exist. They are out there.
You're not the only one, honey. All right, so if you hung in this long and you're wondering how long it is to get around the World Showcase, it's 1.2 miles. So you can get your steps in here, obviously, but if you're curious how many and you're not tracking, it's 1.2 miles.
That explains why I'm so tired by the time I get around that.
Exactly.
1.2 miles, and you're not like dressed or you don't have the proper shoes. At least I don't have the proper shoes. So I'm feeling it at the end. My feet are sore and legs are sore.
Yeah, we're both wearing Vans sneakers today.
Yeah,
Typically
I
I
need
wear
to-
regular sneakers, but for Epcot, you should really be wearing sneakers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know, you do.
Yeah.
So dress appropriately if
Yeah.
you want to be comfortable.
Yeah, if you're gonna do the 1.2 loop,
That's a lot.
be ready.
All right, well, that concludes our day here at Epcot for the Festival of the Arts. What a great day it was.
No, I'm pretty excited that we got our first fancy popcorn bucket.
Me too. We fit a ton in today.
And I'm glad we found some more affordable food choices that actually like hit the mark as
Me
far
too.
as quality. I
Yes.
feel like the ones we had today were much better.
Exactly.
So that
and
was
I am,
nice.
I am full today.
Yeah.
Unlike the other day.
Right.
But my favorite was the grilled cheese with pimento and bacon. That was
With
incredible.
the fried green tomato.
that was so
really
good. I
The
wanna get
steak
that
sandwich
again.
was really good too.
It
But yeah, I
was.
think maybe the grilled cheese might have had the edge.
That was my favorite.
And that was a
but
good deal.
It was.
What, $6.25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked good deal.
Yes.
So definitely recommend that. And hopefully this video helps you guys to decide, what you should get around the World Showcase. It's such a blast, and whatever we can do to help you guys out.
And if you're looking to book a vacation, feel free to contact us. We'd love to help you plan that through
Yeah,
our
absolutely.
vacation planning site.
So the website is castlecrewvacations.com. So check it out, and even if you guys are thinking about a vacation and you have some questions, just let me know.
Yeah, there's no extra charge, so it's a nice service that
Exactly.
we're able to offer, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to do.
And of course, if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. We really appreciate it. Helps us out a lot.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Bye. Have a great day.
See you
Thanks
next
for joining
time.
us.
Bye.